Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for a week commencing the 9th of December. Hope you've had a fantastic week. We're just going to kick straight off into your reading, usual 5-card spread, and then we're going to finish with a crystal card and a wisdom of the oracle card. So let's get straight into your reading, dear spirit guides and angels. Please join me in this reading for Taurus and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Okay, so Taurus, what do we have in store for you next week? Queen of Swords is your overall energy. Page of Swords is your opportunity. Four of Swords is your challenge. Page of Pentacles is what you don't see coming. And then Seven of Swords, gosh, is in your advice and outcome. A lot of swords is very obvious here for you next week, Taurus. Now, your suit in the tarot is usually Pentacles, very grounded, making plans, financially minded. Swords are the mental suit, and they can indicate a bit of stress, a lot of communication, a lot of data, perhaps, things that are more on the practical side as opposed to emotional. Definitely no emotions next week by the looks of this. Now, the Queen of Swords is in your overall energy. As a person, she's somebody, or they are somebody that can make decisions very logically. They don't bring their heart into anything. You can see, look in the corner of that card, you can see her heart is literally locked away there. That's because she needs to rise above it, and she needs to have clarity of mind in order to be firm but fair, I want to say. It's your general energy for next week. The Page of Swords is in your opportunity. So the Page of Swords is about information and pages bring messages, and swords again are about the communication side. So it's as though there's an opportunity for you to write a letter or an email, something to do with perhaps cutting something out. Now, the Queen of Swords is also what she does. I forgot to mention that. With that sword of hers, she thinks nothing about not putting up with immature behavior or people that just don't serve her around her. And I don't mean that in a majestic manner. I mean, she knows that, they're perhaps not her tribe, and she removes herself from them. So it's as though like you've got an opportunity to do that next week with this Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords can be a person too. Now, if it was a person, they would be very, they could be quite intense in as much as they would be watching, and they can be keeping an eye on what you're doing, even, on your social platforms. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to discover that. I'm not so sure. I'm going more with the idea that you're going to be realizing there's an opportunity for you to learn that perhaps there's somebody around you that maybe isn't serving you, or a situation, whatever it is, there's some sort of communication coming in that's going to give you that, I see, or there's an opportunity for you to do that. Even it doesn't mean it's a person, it can just be a situation. It's a bit like researching, you're going to go, you could go to a library and learn more about a situation. There's an opportunity for you, whatever it is, whatever is your situation next week, for you to discover something. Now, the Four of Swords is in your challenge. Now, the Four of Swords is usually about healing, rest, repair, and relaxation. It's as though you're not going to have any time to do that, or there's something stopping you from you doing that. The Page of Pentacles is in your what you don't see coming. Another page. Now, Page of Pentacles is about learning something new. It can be going on a course. It can be, again, with this Page of Swords, bringing in some sort of form of communication. It could even be an offer for you to go on a course of some kind, which will, it's to do with Pentacles, it's to do with your job, maybe, or your financial situation. It could even be for some of you some sort of promotion opportunity with work, because the Queen of Swords, she would be quite managerial too. She doesn't get involved with, I want to say get involved with, but obviously, you know, within a work you have a structure, don't you? She wouldn't. She would be a manager as opposed to somebody who has a lot of people under her. So I don't know. It's very mixed here at the moment for you, Taurus. But your advice and outcome is the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is somebody not being truthful around you, somebody who perhaps isn't sharing information or communication with you and cutting you off. Funny enough, with that Queen of Swords. So this could be you. This could be you making that decision to, but with the difference with the Seven of Swords is you're not telling anybody. And now, as I always say, the caveat to this card for me is that if you're not telling anybody because simply it doesn't involve anybody else, nobody else needs to know, it's not going to hurt anybody, it's your business, nobody else's, because as I always say, believe it or not, we don't have to share everything with everybody, then that's fine. If it's because you're being a little bit sneaky behind somebody's back, and it's for the wrong reasons, you know in your heart of hearts whether that's right or wrong. What I always say about the Seven of Swords is you have the moon there and it will always come to light. Whether it's good or bad, it will always come to light. So interesting. There's something that you need to be concentrating on next week, perhaps, that you need to reevaluate whether you, or some sort of opportunity coming in for you to learn more about the situation. Let's have a look. This is intriguing. Why do we have the Queen of Swords here, please and thank you? Why do we have the Queen of Swords? So we have the Hanged Man. It's as though something's going to do a 180 next week and you're going to have to put on a different perspective on it. And that's maybe why the Queen of Swords is showing up. Perhaps you've been too emotionally involved or too laid back about something. And by taking a step back and looking at the situation from a different angle, he is going to give you this, maybe this Queen of Swords energy. Let's do one more on that. The Hanged Man. Hanged Man is Taurus. Yes, that's why I just checked. This is you being in control. Let's have a look. Let's do one more on that, please, and thank you for Taurus. We've got the Ten of Cups, which is lovely. This is you making sure that everybody and you are happy with the happy outcome. Your intentions are very, very good here. There's a lot of love around you. There's a lot of love to be had. This is what you're maybe having to switch your focus on. Although I've just said the complete opposite, because the Queen of Swords doesn't do that. She keeps her heart out of it. But maybe with that Queen of Swords, maybe you do, maybe there is a difference here. Maybe you do need to turn that Queen of Swords energy on its head. And yeah, think more with the heart. But still remain above everybody, I want to say. There's a complete 180 there, isn't there? Literally, it's what the Hanged Man is about. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Page of Swords here, please, and thank you for Taurus? For week commencing the 9th. Oh, that's clarified by the Page of Swords. Now, when we get a double clarification like this, sorry, I just checked my mic. It's always a stronger message from the universe to say we mean it. So it's as though, I don't know, maybe there's children involved too here. Maybe you're having to be very, I want to say cutthroat, to protect the children and the family for some of you, or protect people around you that you absolutely love and adore. And you're determined to find out some more about the situation. Let's have a look. No, one more please and thank you. Why do we have a double page of swords? Why do we have a double page of swords, please and thank you? Whatever that Queen of Swords, I'm feeling that she's more of a protective energy. She's protecting people's hearts, not just her own. Why do we have another page of swords here, please and thank you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I've got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, yeah, that's because Wheel of Fortune comes when a situation moves on to the next stage. It's meant for you to, you need to now go out and find something out. So it's like maybe you've been thinking, wondering about something, and now you need to progress this and find something out. Do some research, have a look at some, even look back on things, I want to say. Now the Four of Swords is, yeah, in your challenge, and yet this is probably going to take up a lot of time and energy, because the Four of Swords as a challenge is you not getting any rest, relaxation, and time to heal from something. Why do we have the Four of Swords here, please and thank you? The Taurus. We've got the Lovers. I'm going to do one more. Three of Wands and the Five of Wands. So the Lovers energy is attributed to Gemini. You're not going to have time. This is telling me perhaps for relationship issues. So maybe this isn't to do with a relationship, or you are struggling with a relationship, to heal from a relationship, or through a choice that has been made. Now, the Three of Wands is about going out and having plans, seeing plans actually put into place. And I feel like you're nearly there, but you've just got to do this Page of Swords bit here. The Five of Wands, as a challenge, is saying perhaps you're, yeah, it's like there's some resistance for you wanting to say what you think and to be that more egotistical, I want to say, but egotistical means obviously you're all full of yourself, but it's almost like there's a challenge for you to do that, but you perhaps need to do that in this situation, because the Three of Wands is like, you can see, you know what you want, you're just perhaps being a bit too passive. And maybe that's why the Queen of Wands is here to say, no, no, no. This, you know, you can sort this out. You can be, I want to say, like, keep getting ahead of the family. I really feel like there's some sort of protective energy here. The Page of Pentacles is here, what you don't see coming. It's a very studious energy, the Page of Pentacles. Again, it's like maybe you're learning something new. There's something, literally, a course coming up, some sort of promotion. Pentacles are our material resources. Why do we have the Page of Pentacles? There's some sort of message even coming in for you. Oh, there's loads there. Isn't that funny? So that pile I just picked up, I said, oh, there's loads there. The Ace of Wands was on top, and then the Ace of Wands comes out again. So it's as though there's some... Wands are our creativity, our determination, our fire in our belly. Whatever this is going to give you more determination than you have definitely here at this Four of Wands, which is your challenge, I feel, of perhaps being a bit passive with something or a situation. be a bit more confident, I want to say. Now, the Page of Pentacles with this energy of studious energy is, I feel like, you know, the more information you get, the more stronger you feel about an opinion. I think that's what's going on next week. That's the overall energy. But the Seven of Swords is about information, somebody being sneaky, even somebody stealing from you. But that's a bit dramatic. But let's have a look. You never know. Seven of Swords. Why do we have the Seven of Swords as an outcome and advice? So as an advice card, to me, it says you don't need to share everything with everybody. Yeah, think carefully who you do speak to. Never seen this in this card before. Look at the size of they're crows, aren't they? In this one here. And he's got a really big mouth. It says somebody that you need to keep something from because perhaps they're a little bit of a big mouth. I don't know. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Seven of Swords? Gosh. Really, really interesting reading here. You've got the Eight of Swords, clarifying that. So the Eight of Swords is about self-sabotage, but I believe by the Seven of Swords, keeping things to yourself. Maybe it's going to make you feel trapped, though, by doing that. On the other hand, it can make you feel some sort of relief and release. But that, again, is the opposites. I'm going to do one more on that. Crows again. Look at that. Maybe some of you are going to see, what are they called in the States? They're called, oh gosh. I'm sure somebody will put it on for me. Oh. In ravens, crows, they were called that in the UK, but in the States they're called, oh gosh, I don't know. But what I was going to say was maybe some of you are going to be seeing quite a few around you. You've got the Two of Wands clarifying that too. It's like maybe you're not telling somebody how I want to say how tied you feel to something or a situation or trapped. But the reality of this card is she isn't trapped. She can actually do something about it. It's only in your head, you know, where you put these hurdles in the way that, oh, I can't do that because of that. But in actual fact, you can. And then you've got the Two of Wands clarifying that. Now, the Two of Wands is, the card for me is, should I, shan't I? I'm not sure. Do I step outside in the big wide world and do I dip my toe in something much bigger? Or do I stay in the comfort of my and security of what I'm doing at the moment? I'm going to do one more on that because I'm still undecided whether this Seven of Swords is you or not. Five of Cups. Yeah, I think this is you. So because the Five of Cups is about loss, regret and disappointment and looking at things on a not such a positive manner. Now, I think that's just because something that's gone on in the past, something that you've kept to yourself, is stopping you from moving forward and feeling that sense of, I can move on. Gosh, this is a very intriguing. But with these pages here about learning and literally information, courses, it's like you're going to gather you're going to gather your intelligence, if you like. You're going to expand your knowledge of a situation. It's just going to give you that confidence. Yeah, intriguing. I hope that resonates with somebody because that's a very specific reading, that one. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to do a crystal oracle card, a daily crystal. Now, these are beautiful, but I do find they're very shiny, not very good for YouTube because they're so shiny and white, which means you can't see the message on them. Okay, just going to take the top one there. And you've got Sodalite. Oh my gosh, it says speak your truth. Which is exactly what the Queen of Swords does. She's got no... And the Seven of Swords, you're keeping things to yourself. Speak your truth. Now, that's not to say you're not telling the truth, but it could be to say that you're not revealing all. Let's see, one more, please and thank you, for Taurus. On the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. These are beautiful, very dreamy cards. I love these. What's the message here for Taurus? You've got chop wood, which means hard work. It means keep going, keep chopping the wood, keep everything going. You know, when you chop wood, it's usually for a fire, isn't it? It's usually to keep the energy flowing. For me, it's a card also to say, yeah, just be consistent. Be consistent in your thoughts, in your energies. So, gosh, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that. Do let me know if that resonates. Have a fantastic week. Hope you enjoyed the run up to Christmas if you celebrate. And I hope all of those in the States enjoyed your Thanksgiving. And I'll catch up with you next week. Take care.